Hey everybody and welcome to a new One Piece video. Let's talk about 3 big things regarding the One Piece remake by Wit Studio. Recently in Jump Festa everyone was eager to see some teaser or maybe a key visual for the One Piece remake, considering it was announced 2 years ago. And because of the lack of info, many people are putting the blame on Wit Studio staff. But you're aiming at the wrong people here, because even the One Piece staff is disappointed. Let me explain why this is happening. The culprit of this is Netflix, the streaming platform for One Piece Remake. Netflix is notorious for its lack of promotion regarding its anime, and although to be fair, I did hear some positive things about Netflix when it comes to healthy schedules for some anime, their marketing policies have been really bad. Even George Wada, the founder of Wheat Studio, have criticized their policies before. He mainly talked about how Netflix promotes itself as a streaming platform, not individual series. A recent victim of that is Moonrise by the same director and producer for the One Piece remake. This show had severe lack of promotion. It's not even funny. It took 3 years between announcement and release, and there was just void in the middle. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Some people forgot it even existed. Now some people never heard it even exists. And I've seen staff online expressing disappointment in that because the staff put insane effort to the production of Moonrise, creating a whole sci-fi world from nothing, which is an insane challenge. And keep watching this video because I don't even think this is Netflix's worst habit yet. The single worst Netflix habit regarding anime is the batch release, and I fear this will be the fate for the One Piece Remake 2. Moonrise was released at once. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is also an example of how such thing could kill the hype regarding the anime. So I fear this is the direction the remake is heading to right now. We will probably get one batch of episodes and then the other one after a few months, which would kill the weekly hype. Although One Piece has enough popularity to not suffer the same fate as Moonrise, the product will just be quickly consumed all at once. And even as someone who wants to break down each episode when it's out, this might kill my motivation to cover all of the episodes. Now onto the third problem. During Jump Festa, it was hinted that Mayumi Tanaka will continue to voice Luffy in the remake, meaning that most likely the same voice actors will be present. This is a massive mistake in my opinion. I have big respect for the voice actors, but a remake was the perfect chance to lessen the burden a bit on them and hire good new voice actors. Now our voice actors have to work on the Toei version, the Wit Studio version, the dub for the live action, and the One Piece movies and specials. It's simply so much to handle for them, especially Mayumi Tanaka, who apparently requested new voices for the remake, but her request was refused. I was saying this earlier, but for the long run, this might be bad too, because eventually some voice actors simply won't be able to do it anymore. So it's far more digestible to have someone new from the get-go than to replace them after a few seasons. I mean, look at Frank. Also, Mayumi Tanaka isn't in her prime, it's evident when she screams in some episodes. I consider her the best voice actress of all time. She is 70 years old now. People will probably say her voice can't be replaced, but for a remake, I think it can. Luffy needs a female voice with a similar tone, and I think I have few options I may share later. So I wanted to explain the current situation, but I hope it doesn't come across as doom posting, because I heard incredible things that I can't share, which makes the wait even harder. All I'm gonna say is that the final product will be amazing. I'm gonna be a little bit more patient because perhaps Netflix doesn't want the remake to share the spotlight with the live action, and it's been delayed after season 2. So all we can do is wait. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe. See you next time.